Hi everyone, welcome back to WH40k. Here on Caligos, just got to the village with Caligos Winterscale. Let's have a look around.
Keep your wits about you.
I'm expecting a fair amount of talky talk. Forest dwellers welcome the Sky Herald. And I'm sure there was a couple of locations I missed in the labyrinth of the jungle before we got here. Might have to go back and try and find those places. If poss.
Is there money to be made?
Does that go up? No. Cutscene. A group of lean young people surround you, shooting anxious glances between you, Caligos the priest, and the grey-headed elder who stepped forward. Like the rest, her skin is completely free of decoration, save for the two-headed eagle branded on her wrinkled forehead. Our meeting occurred just as Speaks with Gods foresaw. The woman's accent grates in your ears. Her words sound like a fusion of High Gothic and the most vulgar tongue of the rabble. Welcome to the heart of the forest, Starborn. This ruler... Enough of your bleating old hag. I already told you your speech offends me so. It makes me want to cut out your tongue. Not even a quarter feature would have the patience to listen to you blather on about your stars, gods, spirits, and other nonsense. Caligos waves the woman away and turns his flinty gaze on the Speaks with Gods. I'm sick and tired of aimlessly trudging through the woods, old man. I'm a hunter without a quarry. I turn into quite the beast. Humbly covering his eyes, the priest nods slightly. Speaks with Gods is ready to conduct the ritual of Starborn. The heart of the forest is calling out to me. So let this priest serve his gods, not in word, but in deed. It is done. This good-for-nothing Psyker has finally proved himself useful. Winterscale looks around the settlement with a bored expression. I intend to have a good night's sleep and enjoy the local delicacies. One good thing about Caligos, so the food here is sweeter than Calixian honey, more tender than the meat of a young ox. You should get some rest as well, Jellybobs. Remember, it's better to go hunting when you're full of vigour, but slightly hungry. The hunger adds acuity, makes the kill more intoxicating, you know? Let me know when you're ready to depart. If you decide to share a few stories, then come to the bonfire. It's not often that two rogue traders can indulge in confidences away from prying ears. Winterscale sardonically clicks his tongue and nonchalantly salutes you in farewell. Okay. Children of Caligos Chronicles. Hopefully my voice will not be too bad. I've got some strepsils just in case. Analysis of the canvases made from wood-bast fibre showed that the chronicle has been recorded for at least 500 years. The older chronicles tell of a bleak historical period of the tribe's decline due to unknown virus. The symbols on the canvas resemble High Gothic letters, but the inhabitants do not know the origin of their meaning, claiming that the sacred knowledge was bestowed upon them by Caligos himself. This character, revered as a god, obviously originates from the Imperium, that we know. His exact name either lost or adapted in accordance with the local fanatics. The only other sacred symbol the tribe reveres here is the Aquila, the two-headed eagle god. A group of the most interesting canvases depicting tragic yet heroic deeds was confiscated and taken on board for further investigation. Many of the words made up from the scrambled Gothic symbols are very easy to decipher, such as banished, sacrifice, valley, or lands, as well as death, incomprehensible and merciful. This part most likely talks about some sort of sacrificial pilgrimage. The priest has confirmed my theory. Any tribesman who has committed an offence can atone by the sacrificium, a journey into the Deadlands full of unknown deaths. The adepts that I've sent to investigate the Deadlands have not yet returned. Okay, where are we? We are over here. There is loot to be had. I'm facing that way. Go this way. I saw loots. I'm gonna steal all your goodies. You probably don't know what's in it anyway. Or what use it is or what it's worth.
Let us not dawdle.
Oops, one key. Ah, it's there. Also dwellers of the forest. I thought there was she who leads or something. Maybe it's down here. Oh, that's where I came in. Okay. These ahead. You hear the elder whisper of some sort of prayer as you approach. Shelter your herd under your wing from the spirits from the darkness. O eagle god, dispel the darkness and show us the way on our arduous path, and bless your starborn scions. So, who are you? The name of this ruler is Leads Ahead, O Starborn. And all of us that have looked at the settlement are the children of the fiery mother and the pale father who took us by day and guard us, who look after us by day and guard us by night. The faithful servants of the two-headed eagle god who shields our lands from misfortune with his wings. We are the ungone, forest-dwelling children of the earth and the guardians of the temple of Quetzaltemma, the first starborn to ever set foot on the virgin soil of this land. The eagle god, you say? It is his brand that is burned into your forehead. Oh yes, the elder nods respectfully. Many seasons have changed since the ruler received the eagle god's blessing, became the leader of this tribe. Only those close to the gods are allowed to bear the brands, and this ruler is one of them. What questions? This ruler has lived on Quetzaltemma seasons, many of Quetzaltemma's seasons for this moment. Please ask away, Starborn. I am having trouble reading and speaking at the same time. I thought that Quetzaltemma was the name of this place. We speak as if it was a figure from the past. The legends of this place claim that long ago, the first among the Starborn descended upon this world together with this ruler's ancestors, created ancient cities and temples, and brought the blessing of the eagle god onto these forested lands. The fast flow in time has erased the Starborn's name from the minds of the people. Only his title remains, Quetzaltemma, the first of the chosen, the sky herald of the eagle god, and the father of tribes. The flow of time is truly merciless to the meagre memory of peasants. Cassie lets out a weary sigh and slightly rolls her eyes. According to the works of the archivist Zachary Fine III, Sebastian Winterscale was the first to discover this world with Imperium subjects, and half a century after, an ark descended onto the planet's surface, the Quetzaltemma. Tell me about Speaks with Gods. Speaks with Gods is the priest of this tribe, and this ruler's half-brother. He listens to the forest and calls to the earth, wards off the punishing lashes of the sky, and speaks to the eagle god on our behalf. Before disappearing into the wandering forest, he told this ruler to prepare for your arrival. What else did he predict? The gaze darkens. Quetzaltemma is enraged by the invasion of the spirits from the darkness that have called a rain of fire and metal upon this world. He demands blood, and blood shall sate the soil, no matter the path chosen by the gods who have come to right the wrong. The spirits from the darkness, so that is how the monkey of this world see my kin, as invaders, a calamity. Earlier let out a strange sigh. But these monkey have neither teeth nor claws. They're not even aware of the most basic technologies that your kind uses. So then why did my kin burn the world so fiercely? The elder recalls in fear after making out Earlier's true face and with their half-blind eyes. That the Starborn would be accompanied by his spirit to put an end to the misfortunes of this world. Thus spoke the priest. Seeing the spirit among the living is wrong. Spirits should stay in the spirit realm, and humans in the human realm. Or the realm of the living. If only you knew, my honourable Damar, how I agree with your every word. Sky casts a knowing glance at Earlier, but says nothing more. Speaks with gods, calls Caligos Starborn, and me Starborn. Why? Because you're the Sky Heralds of the Eagle God, created by him from the stars' glow, the night sky's darkness. The ones who carry his seal in your image, clad in the armor of our ancestors' most ancient prophecies. How does your tribe manage to survive in the forests? Speaks with gods, hears the whispers of the leaves, and can commune with the tree spirits. Speaks with gods, performs soothing rituals when Kessetema needs them. Just like today, and that allows the ruler and her people to tread on safe paths. Enough questions. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
Let's see what else is up here. Anything? That speaks with gods. Quick shifty around here. Okay. That's blocked for the moment.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
For the moment. I think we speaks with the gods. Speak with the gods welcomes you, Starborn. His violet eyes are reverently trained on you. And speaks with the gods help you this time. Tell me about yourself. Speaks with the gods the name of this humble servant of the forests, rivers and mountains. When the two-headed eagle god speaks, this servant listens, recounts the words to his tribe. The tribe carries out his will. The old man closes his eyes. His body sways to the rustling of the leaves and the babbling of the stream. This servant of dreams, nightmares and reveries can see things that others cannot see. What has transpired, and what is yet to be. Your appearance in the heart of the forest and, please focus for a moment, the consequences it bears for Kessetema. What consequences of my coming to this world did you see in your visions? The Sky Herald stands at the crossroads. I see all of his choices and see none of them. But this servant knows one thing clearly. The Starborn must go to the Deadlands to destroy the one who should have been long dead. Suddenly the old man throws back his head. His body shudders and droplets of blood burst from between his clenched teeth. The sunset rays will paint the heart of the forest crimson if the darkness leaves it. And the two stars will part, then meet again. Crimson, crimson. The fading light can still be saved. The priest covers his face with his hands and breathes slowly, finally coming to his senses. Forgive this servant, Sky Herald. The waking dreams are often the most painful. The sunset rays will paint the heart of this one. The darkness leaves it. That's strange. I can't see or hear anything from the other side. But I'll go ahead and say, since nobody else wants to hear it, I don't like this one bit. So if the darkness leaves the forest, something bad will happen. I thought it was usually the other way around. Tell me about your tribe. We're the children of the Fiery Mother and the Pale Father who look after us by day and guard us by night. The faithful servants of the two-headed eagle god, who shields our land from misfortune with his wings. We are the ungone forest-dwelling children of the earth and guardians of the temple of Kessetema. The first Starborn to have ever set foot on the virgin soil of this land. Had that exact paragraph before. Either my memory is as empty as an Amasek decanter after a party, or I've heard this before, says Joy. Yeah, exactly. Tell me about Lisa Head. Lisa Head is the half-sister of the servant of smoke, fire and ash. She was the first to emerge from the mother's womb, and thus named the next ruler of the tribe. This servant was the shield to fend off disasters from this ruler. Many years later, when the gift of the eagle god awakened inside this servant, Lisa Head named her brother the priest of her tribe. Your way of speaking is strange, just like your sister's. The old man looks down, embarrassed. Forgive the servants of Kessetema for the speech, O Starborn. No matter how much their ancestors try to pass the language of the gods onto their descendants, the tribe seldom use it. For the gods only descend from the heavenly place, not more than once in 3 life dwells. The lingo culture analysis of the target's speech suggests that the expression 3 life twelves equals 150 standard Terran years. Did the ritual truly make the Rift Forest safe? At least not affirmatively. The spirits from the darkness brought the fire rain down on Kesatema, killing many of the tribes who cared for the forest young and ancient. This blasphemy enraged the guardian spirits, but as soon as the servant of the wind and rain and sand soothed them with the ritual sacrifices and divine sorcery, their wrath gave way to mercy. Unless that's just controlling the weather. Did you not foresee this in your visions? The dreams come and go, Sky Herald of the faraway stars. Sometimes this servant of the gods can understand the mystical visions of the days of old or the future. He even speaks with the gods, cannot fully comprehend the divine design of the two-headed eagle god. Sometimes I am blind even when I can see. Enough about that. Tell me, how did you and Winterscale survive all this time? The Starborn who carries the seal of Kesatema's descendant is strong in both body and will, as befits a god. This servant, like the rest of his entourage, have grown weak on just the 7th night of our journey. But the Starborn continue to lead us fearlessly, pressing towards seeking out the spirits from the darkness, even among the twisted paths, delivering the sky's judgment. This servant of the grass, flowers and trees regrets only the imminent death of the Starborn's companion, the one you call the Seneschal. He quarrelled with the ironclad guardian, and his words enraged the Starborn, and thus he slashed the unfortunate man's body with his axe, and threw the remains of the wild animals of Kesatema for them to feast on. Yeah, we saw the body. Do you mean to say that Winterscale killed his Seneschal? This servant saw everything with his own 2 eyes. The old man pauses in hesitation, then continues. It's not proper, perhaps, for a mere speck of dirt under the heels of Sky Herald of the two-headed eagle god to muse upon the deed. However, this servant did sense, with his entire being, rage that possessed the Starborn at that moment. The ironclad guardian revelled in his god's wrath. Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
Does sound more and more like corn. A nice walk that, wasn't it, Jellybobs? You have helped us navigate the living forest clutches. With only a go to your head, I would have managed by myself sooner or later. Winterscale chuckles and repeats, sooner or later. Some questions to ask of you. One day, you too will grow sick of all the talking, and then you too will choose shooting and seen on some world planet over endless intrigue. Cheerful notes ring to Caligos' voice. Fine, there's plenty of time, so be it. Give you a private audience. If dear Corda knew how close-knit we have become, she would surely have branded us conspirators. I saw the corpse of your Seneschal at the forest camp. The old man was a weakling, that's why he's dead. Some water in the grey. That's what happens when you can no longer fulfill your duty to your master. Caligos carries himself with an air of indifference, but the sudden furrows on his forehead betrays regret. Many fine warriors have perished on this hunt. There's a toast to their name when you can. How do you survive in the forest all this time? The forests of Kesatema are not like the jungles of Katachan, New Blood. The only thing you can kill here is your own stupidity, or an unfortunate coincidence in the form of stray xenos or a rare predator. Rainwater for breakfast, nutritious larvae for lunch, fermented fruit in place of wine supper. One cannot wish for better hunting grounds. He laughs, then falls silent, evidently unwilling to share the details. I have noticed that your people look utterly woebegone, while you do not have a single scratch on you. That means my people are weaklings, and I shall change that soon. As for me, I've been of stout constitution since the day I was born. First, Caligos shrugs his shoulders indifferently, but after looking closer at his companions, he raises his brows in surprise. It seems that the rogue trader just realized the validity of your words. Let's go seek the Aeldari. It's about time indeed, Jellybobs. Caligos gives you a friendly pat on the shoulder and summons his retinue with a gesture. May take a while to find their trail, but water in here has a keen eye. A sense of smell can rival any old dog. You'll do just fine. Especially with the forest being on our side now. Let's go, try not to fall behind. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
I have learned much in my exile.
Hey, resonance grenades. Double deflection, target's armor divided by 2. Direct damage. Okay. So the more heavily armored they are, the more damage it does. But not much. I mean... say we have something like, I don't know, 10 deflection, which is quite high. That'd be 20 plus... by 50, half, that'd be about 45 damage. Doesn't seem that high.
Is there money to be made?
Aeldari Vastbone. There. Let's go up this side. Cutscene. A stately Aeldari warrior steps forward, calmly looking at the intruders. His armor and ornaments gleam in the sun, despite the traces of dried mud and caked on blood. The Farseer has instructed me to send you away, monkey. The smooth voice of the Xenos sounds out of place in the rough wilderness of Ketsetema. However, I recently stopped meekly heeding their counsel, and besides, my sister is among you. I'm curious to hear the outcast tidings. Oh, it's Nocturne. The Solitaire. Vain rhetoric, a masterful display. The temper, brother mine, you ought to quell. Bravado has no place within this play. Inside, the merchants proved this all too well. Indeed, the merchants proved this all too well. This actor excellent who did alight upon the stage. Now with this piece complete, by choosing a final opposite, you shall survive, and who their doom shall meet. Nocturne Oblivion's mournful horned mask avidly tracks your face. I do not know about you, but these Xenos bastards are giving me the creeps. Caligos shifts his excited gaze from the Aeldari warrior to the Solitaire and back. This one in the motley. I want to kill him now. Burton the Grey bares his teeth in anticipation and clutches the hilt of his sword. Look around the Aeldari camp. The Xenos have made their camp along the ruins of an ancient city of the Imperium. Only the alien growths of the Xenotech and the wreckage of the Aeldari ship disturb the picture of centuries-old devastation and rebirth. Despite their affected ease, most of the Xenos are pushing themselves to the limit. They're exhausted, nervous and frightened, even if they hide it well. This may have eluded your companions, but not you. Nocturne of Oblivion. It's certainly been a while. What are you doing here? The solitaire bows theatrically. With embers glowing cupped in my two hands, I bathe them through the deluge to the hearth. The Harlequin's metaphor implies it's been accompanying the surviving Aeldari for a while now. It's not clear to you what hearth he is talking about. Perhaps he's managed to find them a new home. You invaded this world. I want to know why. And I do not. A glorious chase must end in a glorious battle. And I like these Xenos. I will put the horned one's head above the hollow fireplace. As for the shiny one, I'll just chop his ugly mug into bits. Do you see? The warrior dresses a solitaire standing next to him. All monkey are the same. Wild, foolish, avaricious, empty shells. There's nothing interesting about them. True enmity or near him blind, two kinds. Youths fierce and ravenous, with steel and blood, and old, who refuge find in arrogance. But past revulsion's hood they cannot see. A single path that both of them unites. Will two fall into step and dance as one? The laugh of the jest unending knows alone. Your ships are destroyed. Krudrag is lost. So are the Farseers. You sacrificed everything to attack this world. Why? The warrior sighs tiredly. We did not attack the world, monkey. The last of Krudrag's children assembled once more to scour the master of flesh, Tavantius, from the memory of the universe. The homunculus who abducted and tortured the Farseers from the craft world. We learned that he's hiding on this world, but something prevents our Farseers from discovering his lair, and so we are forced to act decisively. Act decisively, you ashmags. You call mowing down 2/3 of the world's population acting decisively. Joy sticks out her augmented hand, and the mechanical joints squeal piteously under the weight of her indecent gestures. Elliot's eyes grow wide with anger and dismay. Does the path of the warrior teach you to sacrifice countless lives to achieve your goals? The children of the Assyrian, not executioners of worlds, nor slayers of the innocent. It seems you spent too long in the company of monkey outcast. Why should their lives matter when retribution for the execution of our worlds is at stake? Justice for our innocent brothers and sisters. What are you talking about? I killed the homunculus in Kamara with my own hands. And you believed you could dispose of him so easily? The minds of monkey are dull and undiscerning indeed. The Aeldari throws up his hands in irritation. That was only one of Tavantius' many bodies. Bodies which he is capable of growing from a scrap of his own flesh. But his immortality has a limit. Resurrection requires reagents, equipment, energy. The Fleshmaster had those in abundance in Kamara, but now is on the run and vulnerable. And while the homunculus has not yet returned to full strength, there's a chance to destroy him forever. You call Persian entire world a decisive action. Our Farseers, the ones we managed to save, cannot name the exact location of the Master of Flesh, but even after our ships circled the world for a third time, something prevented them from seeing the truth, something powerful. We know your patrols will soon discover our presence, and so we decided to do something else, to exterminate the homunculus along with the world he has chosen as his refuge. The Aeldari shrugs vaguely. The monkey are flooding the galaxy at the speed of a meteor shower. This world will repopulate, eventually. It's a single world not worth eliminating a powerful enemy who threatens hundreds of such worlds, both yours and those of my kin. What do the Xenos and fanatical zealots of the Imperium have in common? The answer is simple. Both are willing to sacrifice billions of their subjects. The sullen grin that follows does not become Jai's face at all. Winterscale meaningfully raised an eyebrow, and you still deem him worthy of conversation? Attack the Aeldari. Caligos, let's butcher these curs until the very ground is a gory mess of their bones and innards, more skulls for the laws of the Expanse. Lovely. Caligos' mouth foams with rage and anticipation, and his eyes become bloodshot, and he emits a guttural scream. Blood for the rogue trader's throne. Skulls for the lords of the Expanse. Oh my god. Not blood for the blood god, eh? The Archman doesn't smile so wide he fears his mouth would split, reveals several extra rows of teeth. It's definitely an inhuman bellow filled with power and thirst, desire to rip, tear, and exterminate. I thought I'd already figured out the monkey, but you, Elentak, chose to walk side by side with me all this way to earn new scars of the soul, to endure the horrors of Kamara, only to spur him at the very end. Erlit pulls away and slowly reaches for a weapon. I do not want to kill you. You know it. You sacrificed everything in the name of your kin. It's now the time to think about yourself. Enough. Your soul's already been drained by the enemy. There's no turning back. I will lend you a bloody path for my own hand. A soulful sigh comes from beneath Nocturne of Oblivion's mask. About my neck, a loathsome corner snake has latched itself and swallowed down my lions. So try to an end. Tastes bitter on the tongue, for death awaits my merchant vagabond. The curtain will now serve you as a shroud. Enough of words, our dance will speak the rest.
Xenos scum!
Caligos says something there.
In this galaxy, you dare oppose us?
Come on, new blood, let's see how we can lop off more heads. No, it will be me. It will be me. Then we've got quite a few, we've got 10. Nocturne, Erliet, Player. Oh, I got Harlequins. Bollocks. Okay. I didn't know they had Harlequins. That's cheating. Oh, that's right, I've only got 5. Earliet. Jump ship. Nope. Time for everyone to die.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
On it. It's as good as done. I'll make it happen. Let's make some opportunities. Oh, if not me, another enemy down.
Bye, Earliet. I'll give you a chance.
On it. I'll brush this off. I'll make it happen. I'll execute it.
Down to 5. Aeldari Guardian, Nocturne. Player. Where's the other one? Oh, Player there as well.
It's as good as done. Never stood a chance.
Oh no, I've got all this movement.
Don't let your guard down. I'll see to it personally.
It's fine.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, you can't parry this one.
On it. Who, if if not me, you should have thought twice before crossing me.
You seek reprisal where there could be peace. And raise the blade of vengeance overhead. With hardships, which hardships will rain down upon your house? That blade is I, until we meet again. Blah 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 blah, yeah.
I'll make it happen. It was inevitable.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Can we get them both?
On it, be strong.
Bounce the other one, yeah. Caligos tells of the slaughtered Aeldari corpses, roaring with laughter. That notion in the blood has covered him from head to toe, trickling down his face right into his throat. What a thrill, new blood. It's been some time since I last enjoyed myself so, but be damned if I don't crave more. Lily's body is covered in grave wounds, and her shallow, infrequent breathing is barely audible. She struggles to her knees, but she does not look at Caligos. Her gaze, brimming with hatred, is trained on you. A thought surfaces in your mind, one that clearly does not belong to you, yet your body reacts to it with an unburning, possessive desire. A thought that is both alluring and revolting. You must offer a spirit stone to sheer thirsts. Wait, Caligos. What now, new blood? Feeling pity for the Xenos? Finish it myself. You thought, well, you have the right to, but do not hesitate, or this right will become mine instead. Olet does not avert her gaze, even when you approach her. No curse or word escapes her lips. The time for words ended the moment you took up arms against her kin. She who thirsts will be delighted with this offering. Farewell. Olet's eyes flash with genuine fear, then her headless body slumps into the mud. That's how you remember her, pathetic and terrified of a fate that for her is worse than death, finally broken by you. Wow. This has been a fine hunt. I've enjoyed fighting together, new blood. You deserve something good for your efforts. Wharton, reward him. Archimate reverently hands you a blade, his blade, without even shaking the fresh blood off it. May the master say this blade of the blood of his enemies, my lord will be quite pleased. As he says this last phrase, he gives you a broken sneer, and a vicious flame flickers in his eyes. You could barely keep up with me as your age getting to you, Caligos. It's a chainsword. If you ever grew strong enough to challenge me, I will gladly cross blades with you, Jellybobs. Perhaps even tear your big mouthed head off. Farewell for now, my hunt is over. Leads ahead, cautiously steps into the ancient ruins of her ancestor's city. She waves her hand at someone behind her, and several figures disappear into the forest shadows. O Starborn, to you the Eagle God is merciful today, granting you the strength to crush the evil spirits. The descendants of this ruler will praise that you're brave for ages to come. What you doing here? Before leaving, the brother of this ruler shared another nightmare with her. In the Deadlands, there's a monster whose body is made up of bodies sewn together with rusty threads. He waits for a fallen star, trembles, hides, and guards a secret that's darker than a starless sky. A secret about the past and the thoughts about the future. Can we not go to the Deadlands, but to, say, a local bar? No? Just for a change of scenery? Jai sighs in defeat. I'm free to traverse the forest without having to worry about its movements. Oh yes, Starborn. You have banished the darkness from the forest of Quetzaltemma with your own hands. The ritual of Speaks with Gods soothed the tree spirits for many moons ahead. That's open. Are you suggesting I go looking for homunculus throne knows where in the Deadlands? I humbly forgive your forgiveness for this foolishness of this ruler's words. The Deadlands do indeed spread as far as the eye can see, however. This ruler's brother was not precise in his predictions. Okay, farewell. May the Eagle God save you, Starborn. did I get? I did not get her stuff back off her.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh, there she is. Moved. But yeah. I did not give her a combi tool. She had boots on and everything. Oh yeah, it's here. No, these are not hers. That's not what she had.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Upgrade to shuriken pistol. See if that's good for Joy. I wanted to kill Caligos then. Jointed light weapon, lads. When this weapon hits, the target must pass a toughness test with minus 35, become blinded. Aeldari, Farsi and mesh armor. So I think what use that could be.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Covered box. It now stands out. I miss the times when fire cultivators were only used for working in the fields. Back then, I thought, by the throne, damn that forest. Can't take your eyes off it for a tick, or else it messes with production. But nowadays, damn forest is the only thing that can defend the people. Who'd have guessed? And we, the Survivors, are the only ones who can pass through it. If we have our fire cultivator intact, that is. I did hear, though, that one of the astropaths managed to lead the group of 50 people through the brush, but nobody's ever heard from them since. The enemies of humanity got them, didn't they? Come meet us halfway. I'm leading a new group, and the Promethium in my cultivator is running out.
Let us not dawdle.
Any other exits?
What's a peculiar thing?
Nope, there's some loot over here. Some more Aeldari armor. Camo cloak when you have full cover. And more resonance grenades. Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
So let's have a look at what we picked up. Joy pistols. Got the upgraded shuriken pistol there. Doesn't do toxin. It does have a higher rate of fire. So it's 88 to 120 compared to 63 to 84 with toxins. Well, if something's immune to toxin, I can swap out for that. Or swap to this plasma pistol. And this elite blast pistol, which is a rate of fire of 2, I've just noticed. Okay. Need to be a heretical follower for that. It's pretty crap though, isn't it? It does decent damage. But it doesn't have the extra bits.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, let's go back down the stairs, see if there's anything over here. Nope. Can't get in there, apparently. Invisible walls.
I always keep my options open.
Okay. 2 exits. Which way did I come in? Nope.
Is there money to be made?
Let's go back to the settlement. Because the other one was to the shuttle. Okay. See no shelter. I'm glad it's all named now. Is this where we've just been?
Not dawdle.
Yeah, this goes to the same place where we've just been. Yeah, we come in there, but go out there. Okay. Yeah, we come in here and go out there. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the price.
They looted this. To the scene of the slaughter. What's this then? Oh, it's the Aeldari bodies.
Keep your wits about you.
Locked off. Okay. Ancient totem. What's this area? Okay. Seeing the slaughter. Forgotten bunker.
I always keep my options open.
Abandoned camp. Okay, that's back to where I came from. Forgotten bunker. Okay. Okay. Have I actually got everything
I
then?
always have a backup plan.
That goes to the bunker too. One viewpoint. This is where I first came in. I thought it was that way round. Yeah, I'm used to looking at it this way round. Am I? No. This way round? I thought it came in from the south.
Is there money to be made?
Oh well. Get back to the shuttle. Get back to the ship. Well, I go straight to the shelter. Okay. Oh, this is where we came in. So that goes straight up right next to the village.
Not dawdle.
Well, we've got rid of Eliette at least. One person won't be turned to the back of me soon. And we're nearly at Zealot. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Well, at least there was a way to get heretical points from killing Earliet, rather than just giving her to the Inquisition and getting dogmatic points. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Next episode is... Well, we're still going to be here, aren't we? We're going to go back down and do Tavantius. And that'll be next. Yeah, so see you then. Bye for now.